Last time on Polymorph Self, the epic saga of Seyda the Spider Slayer. The upstairs part of this tower is nice. It's really nice, with pretty glowing seed pods and an impressively tall, freestanding tower. Much, much nicer than the tricksy downstairs corridors. We split up into 2 teams to investigate, and while Bjorn and I checked out the vines just made for climbing, over at the centre tower, Onas and Hjani ran into some brain spiders. Diplomacy got Onas magically missiled and Hjani spiderly stuck. As Onas cantered around on a dog and Hjani struggled to escape the web, I rushed over into the fray and delivered some mighty blows to our spidery foes. After slaying the spider-men, or the man-spiders, whichever one they are, Onas, Hjani and I investigated the fancy archers, while Bjorn invented some elf absinthe. We spotted some fancy carving and tapestries, but the lore of the tower was too great to resist. And luckily, it turned out the staircase was too busted to climb up, so we did get to climb the cool vines, for ages. It was really, really high, but at the top, we found some halls of ice and treasure, and I inherited a great barbarian's great sword. And then we heard a familiar reptilian shriek. So now my great sword has an attack bonus of... Is it the damage or the attack bonus?
Both get the +2.
Okay, so attack bonus +9.
Yeah. Something else about to happen too. You hear a large, piercing reptilian shriek come echoing
Ooh, is it a dragon?
outside behind you. It sounds very familiar.
Dragons, reptiles.
They are reptilian.
We
Some
are
might
at a
say
treasure
draconian.
trove, too.
Yeah.
They're based on
The
reptiles.
longer you guys talk like this, the longer you're dragging this on.
And you all slowly look over your shoulder, back down. You look all the way out the hall, into the next one, which is glowing white, and a sort of large shape is now blotting out part of that daylight as it enters from outside and starts to... Actually, I mean, it can't fly fast at you. It has to kind of, crawl and scrabble through the ice tunnel towards you. And it seems to be an old friend of yours that you once flew towards in an ornithopter. It is a white dragon. You can see its size properly here. It's not quite as big as you think the mythical stories are. In fact, its slightly collapsed wingspan has to fit inside this 40-foot tunnel. Its body, rather than a pony, it's more like a large stallion, plus the neck and the head and the tail and everything. But it's still a frightful, white, scaly reptilian... Oh, my God.
That wasn't even an innuendo. Why are you laughing?
No, because Elsa's behind me, basically giving me the sort of like idiot look.
No.
She's always giving you that look.
Elsa was listening and picturing the thing, just like, oh, it's like a stallion with the giant head, and then she's just like, yeah, that checks out.
All right. I look round.
I
just saw the sort of like the eye roll sort of look at me when I turned around there. Okay, for the podcast listeners, somebody who knows me well. is sitting behind me, and I felt the eye roll.
Yeah,
in the
There's
back of
an
my
eye roll
head.
of thinking.
That's right. Yeah, it's
+2 thinking.
I'm going to wait until the second generation of the eye roll before I buy one.
So yeah, a fairly large sized white dragon that you've seen before is coming crawling down the ice tunnel right now.
Okay, so it can't really maneuver much if it's like it's kind of hemmed in a bit.
It can get down there. It just can't like fly around. Basically.
Yeah, it can't fly around, and it might be.
We're going to like roll for initiative as well.
Okay, so it's already on our side of the shaft.
You're in the opposing hallway.
Yeah,
and it's almost made it to the atrium already. It's crawling down the ice tunnel.
Handle animal.
Some dragons are intelligent and can even speak. You don't know about this one, but everyone roll their initiative, starting with Onas.
Okay, here I go. I'm rolling. I roll a 5 and I have a +2, so that's 7.
Okay, Seyda.
My initiative is 7. +3 is 10.
This is going to go great. Bjorn?
My initiative is 4. +11 is 15.
Oh.
Mine is 5. +18 is 23.
Okay, and let me roll for the white dragon, which gets +0, actually. It gets a 19.
+0 is
19. Yeah, thank you. Yes, you're right.
Is this a white grand dragon?
It is white.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
I fucking hate these ones.
Yeah. It may or may not have been previously consorting with with Drumpf, the famous dwarf of the mountains. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. David
Weird
Duke.
dwarf.
Racism. He's an elf back in the
Are you
town.
having a stroke?
So, I am, yeah. That's right. I was trying to do I know. I just suddenly.
I rush over to the DM and cradle his body in a tango-like
The
movement.
DM
and
projectile
he
vomit.
vomits all over me.
The DM is unable to.
There's nobody on
Create
the
sentences.
dragon, right?
No, good observation. Now, first in the order is Hjani. You're at the back of this long cave type thing in the top of the monolith. What are you going to do?
Rapid shot.
Its armor class is 18.
Oh, goodness sake. Okay, so it's a plus
Has
7 to
dragon
each
scales.
of my thingy maneuvers, my
Okay.
shots. Natural 1. And then, second one, 2.
Okay,
Jesus. Hey guys, nice knowing you.
you pull out your 2 arrows and try to send 2 shots out, but at the sight of this dragon just coming down this tunnel towards you, you literally have a last minute shake of the hands and just shoot them all kinds of weird directions. Bringing us in the order to the dragon.
Dragony.
It gets to the edge of the ice tunnel, sort of snakes its head out and sort of a little bit around the central pillar. It looks at you and it starts a sharp intake of breath. I'm going to give everyone a quick action within 5 seconds. Onas,
I run as far to the wall and try and hide.
you get to the wall. Seyda,
Try to hide.
behind what?
Behind the pile of gold.
You get in the pile of gold. Bjorn.
I run up as close to as I can.
Okay, you run into the. You go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, I jump against the opposite wall as this dude, Onas.
Okay, now dragon breath is technically a cone, so I'm actually going to say that the nearer you get, the more chance there is of getting to the side. So Bjorn, what's your reflex save?
My reflex save is a +7.
Okay, if you can get DC 15 or above, your plan might pay off. Go.
Here's hoping. That's a 10 + 7, 17.
Wow.
Bjorn, you just, without hesitation, sprint forward and to the side. And as a cone of ice and magic cold just engulfs these guys, you get close enough that, as the cone expands, you dive onto the floor at the last minute and actually get under that part of the cone and don't get hit at all. Everyone else has to make a reflex DC 16 save to get to those hiding places and successfully take half the damage that is coming. Hjani, what's your DC save?
6.
Your reflex save.
6.
Okay.
And then
16 or above.
16. So 6.
Okay, so you successfully get against the wall and you're going to take half of whatever I roll.
Mine's 3, my reflex save. I rolled 13 plus 3 is 16.
You also successfully get behind some cover. Seyda.
Mine is 6. 14 plus 6.
So you all get to the cover. So you all take half of this 4d6 I'm about to roll.
Ooh.
46?
Can somebody just roll 4d6?
Here, take our D6.
Okay, here we go. Don't blame me.
Oh, wait. Sorry, 3d6. That's very mean of me.
Yeah, 'cause that sounded
I don't know why the number 4
excessive.
came to my mind. Sorry, yeah, 3.
Okay, 3d6.
That's excessive, dragon.
I got a 5, a 6, and a 4. Woo!
Oh, great roll, Onas. So what's that in total?
That
15.
is,
15.
15.
Halved, rounding down.
7.
7, right? So
Take 7.
Bjorn takes nothing. His plan paid off. Everyone else takes 7 points of damage. As you manage to get, to the sides or behind partial cover, and you get seared by freezing breath for that amount of damage, which now comes to it's now
Seyda, isn't it?
yeah, Seyda and Bjorn, honey. That's the dragon. So it's Bjorn.
Okay.
It's but sort of hopping and flapping across to the mouth of the cave you're in now, but you're sort of running up right near to it. You're halfway
I'm
to
having trouble.
You're
picturing
halfway towards it
everything right now.
Okay, so you are in just a 40-foot wide, 100-foot long hall, like a kind of a long slot into the obsidian. It's about to enter at one end. Mm-hmm. It's a dead end where you guys are, but you're halfway towards it now.
Okay. I continue running at it.
Will you attack, or are you just going to try and make the walkway?
I want to get behind it.
Okay, it's coming in one end of this dead-ended hall, but I mean, you might make it.
Let's do it.
Hjani, what's your action?
I ready my bow again.
You can take a shot if you want.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's not them yet?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Hjani, you're back in. Yeah, sorry, that's my mistake. Seyda, you're
I mean,
next.
if you want.
It's not close enough for a throwing axe.
No.
No. I'm gonna hunker down behind the gold for a little second.
Okay, Onas, what's your action? Seyda hides.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and watch Seyda's back.
Behind the huge mound of gold.
No, I'm just gonna have a look at her back.
Okay.
No, yeah, I'm gonna hide behind the gold with her.
Okay.
Come up with a
A lot
plan.
of steroids sits back there.
So now we are back in the rotation to Hjani.
All right. I try again to just shoot him once now.
Okay, what's the
+9 to
okay,
my longbow.
it's AC 18.
6 + 9, 15. Goodness sake.
Okay, you shoot an arrow, it glances off its dragon scales, distracting it long enough for Bjorn to get right up close to it.
I do a slide on the ice beneath its legs.
And try to, I'll allow you for the sneak attack damage if you succeed then.
No,
Or you just want to get out the other side and run away.
no. I want to slide under the dragon.
Yeah, you can.
I have a question. Do they have soft underbellies?
He's going to find out.
Okay.
He's going to find something else out as well, sliding towards the edge of this hall.
Towards its genitalia, you mean?
No, towards something else which is at the end of the hall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A
the
huge
cliff.
shaft. But anyway, we'll find out.
I slide under dragon.
God, this could be awful.
Okay, I'm going to allow you the 3d6 damage of sneak attack if this pays off. So, in fact, you do that. Hjani's arrow distracts it. You slide heroically under the dragon on the frosty floor, trying to slash its underbelly with your short sword.
Yes.
So you're going to try to beat AC 14 then. I'm going to give you a fighting chance.
Right. So I'm just doing an attack roll.
Yeah, against
Okay.
AC 14. Yeah, short sword plus.
Short sword plus 2.
Okay, go for it. If you succeed, it will also slow you down and stop you heading towards something else.
That's a 13 plus a 3 attack bonus.
You succeed. You rend your sword across its underbelly, slicing through the scales for 3d6 points of damage and stopping yourself from just sliding right off the edge and all the way down the shaft.
The D6s,
Um,
guys.
You stopped
That blue
yourself
guy.
from becoming Bjorn Soup.
Bjorn soup.
Roll 3d6 points of damage.
6, 10, 11.
11 points. A mighty wound on the dragon. Meanwhile, Onas and Seyda hide.
Hide.
That was Bjorn and Hjani bringing us to the dragon. So the dragon hisses and roars at the pain of the wound, and then continues forward towards Hjani. It comes sort of thundering into the cave where you are, and it's going to reach out and try and bite you with its long snaky neck. What's your AC?
17.
Okay, it has bite plus 7.
Goodness sake.
What's your AC again?
17.
It rolls a 17. It reaches out and grabs Hjani in its jaws.
Ouch.
For 1d8 plus 2 damage. I'm sorry. 8 plus 2 is 10 points of damage.
My God.
Brave Hjani and Bjorn get stuck in. Meanwhile, what's happening with... now we're to Seyda.
Is it now close enough for me to pop out and do a throwing axe?
Not really. It's hard. We are 40 feet away. You could attack it with your sword, or you could keep hiding.
It's just done 10 damage to Hjani. I guess I'm going to have to pop out and try and attack it with my greatsword.
Okay, you can do that. Its AC is 18. You
Okay.
run up to where Hjani is and start hitting at it with your magical new greatsword.
+9 now. And I roll 11 plus 9 is 20.
You hit it with your greatsword. What's the damage?
2d6 plus 4. 1 and a 2 is 3 plus 4, 7.
That's okay. You're racking up the points.
Weird snake eyes.
Onus.
You know what's missing from my stench? Dragon. I'm going to leap up. I run up and I'm going to try and grab it somewhere that I can grab it and shock it.
It's an
pretty
animal.
big.
It's an animal based on cold.
Oh, is it? But do I have gloves?
Okay, never mind. You try and shocking grasp it with a touch attack. Its
Yeah,
touch AC is
I think-
10
Yeah. Okay, its touch AC is 10.
because it's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. I'm running up and you're being touched by it and it's not doing you any harm apart from the bite. Hjani. So
Onas bravely runs up to the dragon, which is now halfway down in this hall.
Okay,
You're behind
so
it, actually.
It's 10, and the modifier I get on this
Plus
is
2, right?
+2. Yeah.
You're trying to touch the dragon and...
Touch the dragon. Touch the dragon. I got a 14 +2,
Yeah,
16.
you easily lay your hand on the side of it
Yep.
as it throws Hjani, flaps Hjani around in its jaws. Roll the damage. You blast it with an electrical shock.
4d6 coming this stupid lizard's way. Here we go. I roll 5, 2, 1, and 5. So altogether that's 13.
13 points of damage in total. Okay, you blast it, searing its side. So that brings us back in the order to Hjani.
Okay.
It flips you, lets you out of its jaws, and you fall onto the floor.
Can you just
Your
do a
bow is
ragdoll?
somewhere, you don't know where.
Oh man. Because it's probably a frost dragon, so I don't want to use my frost sword, right?
Obviously, I can't tell you what that may or may not do.
That's okay.
I just don't think it'll have you won't be able to give it freeze damage, I expect, but you can use it to stab it still.
Yeah, but who knows? It could heal it. You don't know how these things
It
work.
listens to your debate with
Yeah,
interest,
who are you discussing with?
picking who it's going to eat next.
All right. I'm gonna try to do a roll behind it.
Okay, what's your reflex save?
6.
Okay, if you get a 12 or above, you perform a roll and go off down its side.
All right, let's try this. 2.
As you go to roll, your feet slip on the black ice that I previously described, and you just faceplant.
Ouch.
Oh, she's having a bad day.
Yeah, it's not great.
Spaffed on
Bring us
Lots
round
of
in the order
twos.
to the dragon. Now, all of you except Bjorn are to the front of the dragon. So I'm going to roll this d4, and 4 will just be roll again. 1 will be Onas, 2 will
me.
be Seyda, 3 will be a face-planted Hjani. It's a 2. Seyda, what's your AC?
18.
It reaches around to bite you. It rolls a 5 plus 7 is 12. It reaches around and you just ward it off with your greatsword. Bring us to Bjorn, who is behind it. Able to perhaps hit another one of these soft underbelly or sneak attacks.
Well, I can't sneak though.
You're totally behind it. That's what
Oh, I thought that
Flanking.
would just be flanking damage. Not...
If it's no idea you're there, you can use or you can forgo your rogue sneak attack and just try and flank it if
Alright.
you would like.
I'm gonna get all sneaky with my short sword.
It's just the equivalent of hitting its, exposed parts while it's defenseless as well.
All right. I'm
I saw that. That was the sideways thumb jamming into something.
I was
motion from Onas.
suggesting you take your thumb
The
and shove it up
DM.
his...
It's the DM's responsibility to describe the scene visually for the listener. As Bjorn prepares for the strike from behind, Onas, spotting him for a moment, getting eye contact down the side, makes the thumb in ass motion and grins.
If Hjani was still in the jaws, I would do that just so he would release the jaws and let Hjani out. All right. Sneak attack the short sword, and away
14
we
or over.
Go. Sorry.
14 or over in this case.
All right. So base attack bonus is 3. I rolled a 10, and that's 13.
Okay. You try to stab it, and it moves its body, and you glance off its dragon scales. I'm sorry. Bring us in the order to Seyda.
Let's hit it in the face with the greatsword again, or wherever I can
Awesome.
reach.
AC 18.
Greatsword plus 9. 15 plus 9 is 24.
It's a hit.
I'm not distracted by Bjorn doing the finger in the ass motion.
As you swing your greatsword to its hit, you are not distracted by Bjorn also leaning around from behind the dragon, close to where its asshole is, making the sideways thumb gesture again. Hjani doesn't find any of this funny as she bleeds out of her bite wounds and smells the floor.
No, I was saying to plug up her bite holes.
2d6 plus 4. 5 and 6 is 11 plus 4 is 15.
15. It's got so many hit points I'm counting up, not taking down. 15, that makes... You've inflicted 46 total points of damage on it.
Oh, I thought you meant you were adding hit points to it rather than subtracting them.
No. I
That's
mean,
not very
usually
fair.
I write a note here and take hit points off. This is just better for me just to total them up. I don't want to worry you.
Now it's time for Dragon...
Bring us round to Onas.
Dragon Flambe dragon. Here
Hey,
we go.
you all successfully managed to take the initial breath assault, and you're not doing too badly.
Okay, so yeah, I'm doing a shocking grasp.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
it was
you've
a
got
10,
plenty of
was
those
it?
left. Yeah, 10, and you have +2.
I rolled a 20, natural 20.
Now, it's a spell, so that doesn't double the damage.
Oh, but it's still kind
unfortunately.
of cool, though, isn't it?
It is
Rolling a
cool.
20.
You know what? I'm going to give you an extra 1d6.
Oh, wow.
Because you grab it round the throat heroically,
Yeah.
unbelievably.
Can I kind of like hoist myself onto its back as well from doing it from where I am?
Steady on. You
Okay.
grab it round the throat and
Alright, so here's I'm going to roll
shocking grasp it.
my 46 and I'm going to roll my bonus one after that because we're now.
Oh, wait.
Oh, you've got.
Yeah, here's another
I
one.
now have 5d6 in my hands, listener. I got a 3, a 6. Oh, this is going to take a while. 6, 9, 10,
Well, as your
12,
count, just imagine that grip.
15. So that's all right. No, good.
It total 15, did it?
Yeah.
Two.
You got a 6, a 1, a 2, 3. and another
61
3.
total points of damage. It's really looking cut up, hit, and it's starting to reel and slow down. You appear to be, almost there. Onas just steps up, faces down the dragon's head, and as it opens its jaws to bite, he just fearlessly grabs it under the chin and just blasts it with a huge, shocking grasp. And it lets out another scream. Bringing us round in the order to Hjani.
On the ground, can I see kind of where my bow is, or is it still lost somewhere along the...
You don't know where that bow is. Yeah.
Okay, fine. I grab my long sword, +1 frost, and just stab upwards.
You can. It is somewhere right sort of above and to the side of you now.
All right, so +8 attack bonus. It was a 18.
Yes.
See? Come on.
You get another +2 for
2.
flanking.
Oh!
You've got to be 2. I got another 2.
I told you blue makes the girls poo, and you're rolling the blue
Well,
dice.
what actually happens is you get up, you go for your longsword, and it shifts from the shock of Adam's shocking grasp, and its body just sort of bats into you, and you sort of have to back off and put your hand on the wall to stop yourself from falling. Bring us in the order to, it seems the dragon's going to get one more crack at this. You're behind, and it can't turn. You've noticed now that it's difficult, Bjorn, for it to turn around without really folding in its wings and becoming vulnerable in this hall. Like, it could do it, but it would make it very vulnerable. So it's kind of gotten itself stuck down here now, which means you two, Hjani and Bjorn, are actually fairly safe from this. So this attack could end on Onas or Seyda. So I'm going to go... can I have the D6 back, actually?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Odds, Seyda. Evens, Onas. It's an odd number. That's Seyda. Seyda, what's your AC?
18.
Here comes its bite +7. It gets a natural 1. Bleeding out of several wounds. Electrocuted twice. And glanced by arrows. It starts actually losing its footing on the ice despite its claws as it gets woozy and swirls around, giving who's next in the order, Bjorn, a chance to strike.
Ooh, sneak attack possibly too.
A certain part of its anatomy is right eye level with you right now.
I just think it's such a majestic creature that we're just massacring it.
I'm about to
And I'm about to shove a short
Sodomize
sword in
it.
its butt. So
14 or above.
I hold my short sword level with the ground.
Now, the reason you might fail is its tail is whipping around in its death
I
throes,
know,
so be
I
careful.
know this. And I ready my other hand to...
Behind
to
the pommel.
kinda-
Right behind the pommel there.
Yeah, right behind the pommel to just drive it home. Home is a stinky place in this
You're
case.
going for the a-hole? You're doing it?
He is, yeah.
Yes. All right.
If he fails, he
Uh,
gets tail whipped. You
So an attack bonus of +3.
have to beat 12.
That's a 14.
Now, I'm going to tell you this to add to suspense for us, the players. It has 9 hit points remaining. It was a 70 hit point creature. So if you've got 3d6, you've got your sneak attack as well, right? So if you get 9 or above, you slay this dragon in the ass. If you fail, you get tail whipped. You do it, you're like, I did it.
What do you mean if I fail? I already succeeded in...
You got to get 9 or above points for this to count, to kill.
All right, to count
3d6.
kill. Sure.
Yeah. So
I'm
roll
gonna
it.
be
So let's
doing
find out.
damage
Let's
to its
oh, yeah.
ego either way.
The sword's in there.
Oh, the sword is in there.
Yeah, now roll the damage.
All right.
Up to its shaft.
That's 9, 11.
11.
Never forget.
You slay the dragon in the ass.
What?
It collapses into a heap and lets out its last sigh of frozen, frosty breath. You have slain the dragon.
And we're
In a
gonna.
dungeon.
Oh.
That's right, yeah. All that remains is that huge pile of treasure and the one last staircase going up.
Yeah,
in the
we never
central
went
pillar.
into the center tower.
I'm just thinking about when they sing songs about this encounter and how we slay this dragon, and I think one of the songs might be called "What You Do It in the Butt." I'm going to start penning that one right now.
Now, I have two pieces of news for you. One is that, Onas, when you were hiding behind the pile of gold, you noticed another item stuck in there, which was a perfectly spherical ball of this obsidian,
Oh, nice.
as well as what I mentioned.
Tactile.
That's right, yeah.
Obsidian.
I'm just looking. Bjorn holds his face and giggles when he sees this large black thing that may be used to plug up things. I think that's what he's thinking, isn't it?
No.
I don't know what he's thinking.
In my mind's eye, I just had the idea of I would be wearing a battle helmet, and I'd take off the helmet and just go, and I'm no man, and then just drive it home in the butt.
Okay. Actually, this is what happens in real life at the end of a violent confrontation. He's playing it over and over again in his mind. What he should have done, what he should have said. You all observe him from afar, laughing to himself and rehearsing his lines. The second piece of news is how many experience
Sorry,
points...
DM.
Yes.
One more question. Surely there must have been some kind of, of every force there's an opposite and equal force. He shoved something into a very big butthole. Was there any kind of blowback or?
It plugged it.
Oh, it plugged it.
But I'm afraid to take it out now.
So I thought the sphincter muscle would have
it's still in there.
collapsed.
You haven't removed it yet. We'll come to that in a
It will
moment.
collapse and. Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens if he tries to retrieve that sword. Now, the good news is a white dragon of young age, challenge rating 6, is worth 2,800 experience points. So I'm going to give you 4 8s are
700 each, isn't it?
something.
700.
32.
You guys.
I'm rounding up and giving you
I think we all
800
do.
each.
Oh,
Oh.
You know why? And this is true.
Because of the butt thing.
Not only that, but also because you charged it fearlessly, avoided the breath, slid under it on the ice, came up, slashed its underbelly, and then slayed it in the butt. You owe Bjorn for those extra experience points. That was a fearless performance.
Well done, Bjorn.
Oh, so you're awarding all of them for my bravery.
Yep.
And
I'm just saying that you were the one who allowed me to round up with those actions. Everyone did a great job, but that took it over the edge.
I did an okay job.
You slipped very beautifully.
I would say that was probably a C- job. I didn't die, so
Actually, Onas did get that critical hit.
yeah.
And Seyda did eventually come out of hiding. when
I
when
think
pushed a bit.
eventually, the first time I saw Hjani get hit, it wasn't like I was there still going, should I come out?
It's not like you're the tank with the most hit points and the barbarian or anything
No,
like
it's
that.
all right. I can play tank with my half your hit points every now and then. So.
And the floor and your face.
Yeah, and just fall around. He slid, I slid as well, just not as effectively.
Daintily.
Now, aside from that treasure pile, there is the remaining stairs going up.
Oh, hang on. Let me look at this. The obsidian ball. What is that?
Yeah.
When you hold it in your hand, you get flashbacks to your visions, especially of the word carved into the hell pits that you saw from above.
Which I can remember its English translation. Yes. Okay.
Oblivion.
Oblivion, yes.
You do remember that because it comes into your brain as you hold this strange. You feel some sort of link to the monolith when you hold it.
Okay, I'm going to... Can I keep hold of this thing then?
Yeah.
Is it, okay, I'm going to hold that. What do I... Obsidian butt plug. Is that what I write on my sheet?
It's a sphere,
Obsidian
a perfect
sphere.
sphere. A bead, a large bead, a perfectly spherical large bead of obsidian. It's a large black bead.
A large. Check to see if there's more.
I was going to say, as you walk away, you feel it get a bit of resistance. But another one appears out of the pile of gold. And they get like gradually smaller.
I hold the
that doesn't happen.
I hold the obsidian ball to my face and sniff.
It is perfectly what's the word that
Odorless?
yeah, that it doesn't get any form of bacteria on it. Not that you know what bacteria are.
Non-porous.
Non-porous.
It's like, anyway.
Yeah. Oh, and also
it smells very clean, is what I should say.
I look at those. I want to look at those potions as well that are in this pile, and then go up.
Are you uncheck the potions
Just
first?
yeah, there's some potions
well,
there.
I would like to thoroughly check this treasure pile before we go up. Otherwise, we're going to forget about it.
Okay, you're not going to forget about this because there are, in fact, 2,100 gold pieces.
Yeah.
80,
I'll write it down.
80 platinum pieces. Each one is worth 10 gold pieces.
Someone write those. Yeah. Someone put those on their sheet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll have to work out at a later point how you're going to get all this out of here.
Yeah,
because
someone has to put it on their actual proper sheet.
And you can hold the small piece. Like there's 9 pieces of amethyst. Bjorn, make a check.
We sit there counting coins for 5 hours. Is everyone going to hear those little baggies?
That's basically what this tot up. You did. You while also looking at the corpse of your slain dragon, thinking, yes.
Mm.
Oh, am I appraising those amethysts?
Yes, you are. Make the roll. DC 12.
All right, I bite them all in turn. It's a +5 appraise.
Okay, 12 or above.
19.
They are worth 100 gold pieces each, and there are 9. The potion, the 2 potions, one is an antitoxin for any potion that exists in existence. The other is a potion of cure light wounds.
Speaking of wounds.
The tapestry, the gold and silver inlaid tapestry, is worth, Bjorn, make the roll.
That's right. Again, that's +5.
Yep.
15.
350 gold pieces on a regular market.
And that was for what item?
A tapestry sewn with gold and silver threads as inlays.
All right.
Can we use it as a bindle?
You can use it for whatever you like. And you might want to put a hole in it and wear it as a kind of bib when he retrieves his sword. I don't know. Anyway.
An ass blowback poncho.
Or you could just let Onas pull it out because he's beyond caring at this point.
I'm covered in lots of stuff. Lots a bit of dragon shit.
And also, the axe is a masterwork battle axe +1 worth 700 gold pieces. And that's it.
Okay.
That's the haul.
We're rich. I hope we use this wealth one day to buy some potions before our next adventure.
We do keep forgetting to spend any of this.
Yes.
All right, we have inventoried everything. Let us go. Let us finish.
Are you retrieving?
this.
Are you retrieving your thing?
Let's finish this tower. Yeah. I touch the handle of my short sword to see if it's hot, like the movie Backdraft when they're entering a door.
Interesting, because since it's a white dragon, it's actually almost frozen and cold to the touch.
I let it go, and then I grab it again, and I pull.
You grab the handle of your sword, that same sword which is embedded in the ass, and you take a breath and you rip it out. The dragon's body glazes over, gets covered in crystalline ice, and then shatters into pieces.
Ooh.
Majesty, even in death.
Needs to eat more fiber, I think, that dragon. Anyway.
The thing everyone was staring at you about before is you have a flaming sphere, and a flame attack on a cold-based creature practically doubles the damage.
Yeah. Oh, does
Just
it?
to remind you, yeah. Or, yeah.
You big stupid.
Or what does a flame attack on its anus do? A cold-based creature.
Well,
Gives it hemorrhoids.
We'll never know. Yeah, that's right. Maybe, yeah. Okay, so looking back out onto the walkway then, there's that spoke which reaches a central pillar, and the archway, which you can now see contains stairs also ascending.
Let's ascend.
Would you like to keep the same marching order? Is anyone like really about to die?
I
though,
would
hit
like a
points wise?
healing.
Yeah, why don't you take that
yeah.
Cure Light Wounds potion?
Well, I was just going to take our staff.
Yeah, I've got one last one on the staff.
On the Sirius, that's
you can
2d8
heal
plus
up.
2.
Yeah. 5 and an 8. 13 plus 2. So
15 points back. How many charges are left in the Staff of Healing?
Of Cure Serious Wounds,
Yeah.
none.
That was the last one,
That's
but you
last
have
one.
the...
I've got Revive and some Cure.
Seyda, not only do you feel like you have a fever, but you have got like spots in front of your eyes now and again now. You're coming down with the rat filth.
I think I've got rat filth. I feel really sick.
Well, you have that.
I do have a staff of healing rat filth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna heal
If it's
my
not
rat filth.
lethal, you could wait it out, but who knows what might happen.
Yeah, I
but,
don't want to risk it.
Poison and disease aren't the same thing, are they?
They are not.
leave it. You might become a rat in a few days.
No.
A were-rat.
My little rat buddy.
Okay. You ascend.
This is not... No. I first I cure my rat disease.
Okay, you use one of the cure disease charges, and you no longer have... It's called filth fever.
Good. Fever.
Onas, on the other hand, is feeling very itchy right now.
Can I get a disease?
You're not sick yet.
Am I not? I'm itchy.
You're obviously still in the incubation period.
I mean, are you itchy because of the rats, or are you itchy because of every other thing that you've been covered by?
I don't know.
I was going to say, you're going to get everything at this point, or you're going to come out with like the toughest immune system known to elvenkind.
Let's let nature take its course.
Three Stooges syndrome.
All right, here we go. Up we go.
Okay. You go up the stairs, and after about 5 minutes, the stairs come up through the floor of what you assume is the top room of the monolith. It is a high-ceiling chamber whose longer walls are about 80 feet long, but it is bare except for 2 features. In the northwest corner is a ladder going up to a hole in the ceiling and disappearing. At the south end of the room is an impressive obsidian throne enclosed in a strange transparent globe.
Don't lift the globe.
Was there any sign saying not to lift the globe?
There are no plaques or signs in this particular area.
Well, I walk up closer to the globe just to see if I can. It's made of glass.
As you approach, you feel that vibration again,
Oh,
but from the sphere in your pocket, and the globe sort of retracts and then disappears, just leaving this obsidian throne, which, by the way, on its armrests has 2 sort of a left and right, sort of like semicircular, hollowed out sort of socket. A left one and a right one. You all feel the vibrations emanating from the throne.
Onas, go sit in it.
You think?
Do it.
I could do with a sit down.
Your obsidian ball is telling you to do it.
It's not upholstered, is it? I don't want to leave any stains on.
No, it's made of purest obsidian.
Oh, I love this.
Good, easy to wash.
It matches your ball.
Yeah, it does match my ball. Where should I put my ball? The left or the right thing? Or should I just keep my ball in my...
I don't know. That's up to you.
Okay, I'm going to walk towards it. Yeah, I have the ball in my hand and I sit down in the throne. I take my throne.
Onas, you sit in the chair, and do you place the sphere in the left or right side?
Eeny, meeny, miny, right.
As soon as he does that, the vibrations start up filling the whole room, as if you're basically in the top of, to put it bluntly, a huge tuning fork that has just been rung. Your head aches, your eyes flash, your bodies vibrate. All of you except Onas fall to the floor, and the room is filled with a golden light. Onas, you sort of just feel like you're just like floating in the air. And what happens next is Onas disappears into time and space.
Oh.
There is now an empty throne and a sphere, and you can, at that point, the vibration stops. You look around the room, there's a moment of silence, and you just hear the wind blowing as you realize that the ladder going up leads to outside.
The hell? Where did Onas go?
Just disappear into time and space.
That's the feeling that I get. I don't know why I feel that way, though.
Wait, what if he put the ball in the left one?
Space and time.
Oh, shit.
That's the last thing you heard of Onas disappeared. Who's laughing at that one?
Oh my gosh. Well,
The fuck?
wait, is the ball gone? The ball's gone, huh? Oh.
Oh, the ball is still there.
Do I want to touch the ball?
We'll take it at least. Go take it.
Okay.
That's the same thing as touching it.
I don't care about touching. It's fine. Don't sit down.
Okay.
And don't place it. Just take it.
Use your sword.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. So I use my sword and try to knock the ball off the...
You successfully do that. It hits the floor and rolls a little bit, then comes to a halt, apparently unbroken.
Well, okay. I guess I feel like it's important for us to take this ball. It just disappeared our...
It might be
buddy.
Onas.
Yeah, it might be Onas.
You were pretty sure when you picked yourself up off the floor, you felt as if the whole monolith was vibrating.
Oh my goodness. All right, grab it. I'm grabbing it. Okay. I see that ladder. It seems to be going to the outside. I think we got to get out of here.
Let's go. Up, 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 up. We go up.
You climb up the ladder. Above, you see light at the top of the shaft. You climb one by one, and it's a bit precarious. As you pull your head out, you are actually coming out on the exact top of this monolith, which is like way up on the top of the monolith, on the top of the mountain ridge, and it's like windy. You have to sort of steady yourself for a minute, and you've got the whole, like a view for like miles around. The valley is below you, but it's not exactly the same. Looking down, the three of you, Bjorn, Hjani, and Seyda, that I said with no hesitation this time, especially not when I came to Seyda's name. You see the entire valley is filled with a vast populous city.
The hell?
Is Onas down there?
I guess there's only one way to find out. Wait, how do we get
down?
We don't have to jump off, do we?